For many seniors, the idea of moving into senior living comes with fear. Fear of losing independence, identity, and purpose. Residents at Harrison on 5th are discovering the opposite. One woman thought she'd never sing again until one moment changed everything. In this sponsored segment, we hear her inspiring comeback story within this supportive community.
Here at Harrison on 5th, we have programs for everybody. Things specifically designed for finding purpose. Oftentimes, people come to us thinking it's the end all. It is not. Actually, I find that instead of having an inability to do things or lack of freedom. So there's a negativity associated with it that we kind of dispel that notion totally. Oftentimes, when people come to us with that in their minds, they actually find, given a little bit of time for discovery and figuring things out and coming to some of the programs that are designed to help fulfill their lives, that they actually have purpose again, which is a beautiful thing. So, I mean, I brought Sue along to talk about that.
My daughter had to make the decision to move me down here, and she did all of the picking and choosing, and she liked Harrison the best, and she brought me here. I came kicking and screaming. I did not want to be here. It took me a while. It took me a while before I became comfortable. I really didn't go out and do anything. I went down for meals, but I didn't go to any activities. I didn't join in whatever until book club. That was the first thing that got me out. So I finally came out of it with book club. But the singing part, I would sing. I used to sing all the time. I started when I was a little girl in church choir as a little girl, as an elementary school girl. And then I learned in high school that I had a solo voice, and it went from there. And I sang in church choirs. I performed in summer theaters up in the Cleveland area. And I thought I had lost all of that. Because like I said, I can't drive anymore, so taking myself to a church choir here just isn't going to happen. So I would just sing in my room along whatever. But I also sang in the dining room, probably much to the dismay of people around me. But, because we'd have Siri on or Alexa or whatever, and there'd be music in the background. And one day, somebody sitting at another table said to me, "Oh, Sue, you have a lovely voice." And I'm, "Oh, thank you." And she said, "Did you always sing?" So I went into my repertoire of what I'd done. And then someone sitting at the table with us said, "Hey, have you ever thought about singing for memory care?" I'm like, "No, that never, I didn't realize that was an option." And so I went to Cali and came up with this great idea.
It was a great idea.
And I hooked up with Gretchen Atkinson, who plays piano for me. And I don't know when we started, but we started.
There are many comeback stories here, actually, and Sue's not alone. When they come here, again, with finding purpose, it sometimes takes a little while to show itself. We have a very unique community where we have a lot of givers. When we do programs and I find out a little bit more about each individual, you plant the seed on what might make them happy, what might have them come out of their shell more. It's a game for me, really, I'm not gonna lie. It's something I love to do and figure out what makes people tick. And then developing programs accordingly so that they have a moment to shine. And once they do, usually they come and think up their own things on their own accord, like Sue here, who came to my office and sat down and said, "You know, I have this great idea. What do you think? What do you think if I sang for memory care, maybe theater tunes for like 15 minutes? You think they'd like that?" And I think at that moment I cried and you cried. Yeah. And I was just, I'm here, and you know, sometimes it's waiting for those moments to show themselves, and it's beautiful, it's magical. And when she was done, and I'm sorry, I have to share it, when you were done and you started crying and you said, "I didn't think I would ever sing for people again," I started crying, and the whole room, there wasn't a dry eye around. And those are the moments. But those are the moments we live for. Those are the moments we still have in us, and those are the moments that we want every day.
The need to feel like your life has a purpose is important. It's huge. I'm crying.
It's okay. I love you. We have so many people here that find that again, and that have been influential people in their lives and have had purpose in their lives always, right? And then for them again to come here and take that step back, but then again to rise to the occasion, to show themselves to everybody, right? And to still do what they love to do. I love that part. And everybody's still, you're still teaching. And you're still teaching.
And to be supported. To be supported by other people here who know what we're going through and support us as we do.
Right. Aging in place is not something that has to be stagnant. You can be vibrant and full of life, and living out everything, and still having your dreams come to fruition. At Harrison on 5th, our programs are designed for that. And again, when somebody comes to me with an idea, I make it part of the next month's program. It's one of those things that's, it feels easy for us. With our programming here, we encompass mind, body, and soul. With that, 7 areas of wellness come with that. And just making sure that everybody and every passion is well represented is really important for us. Come see us. Come join in the fun. Call us for a tour or just stop into any program that you want. We're happy to have you.
Come sing with us Wednesday night.
You can discover what your next chapter looks like by taking a tour. You can schedule your visit by going to the website seniorstar.com/Harrison on 5th.